That's the team we're gonna see.
I say, don't you know? You say you don't know. I say.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Dolphins take over on first and 10 at their own 30-yard line. To throw right away, here's Milrow. Diggs on the reception. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And that's quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll step up and run this. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9.
Brings up second and 1 at the 48-yard line.
He'll run again. A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A second down throw for Hurts. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey, Mosley, you see it, Mosley.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's to Ferguson once again. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Really nice Nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Great.
They'll put Addison in motion. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Hurts. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Folks' kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? 70 Ranger. Down.
On first down, it's Milroe. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Moore going in motion. Give. This is Irvin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Cincinnati.
Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer.
That is Ferguson in motion. Again, Hurts. To the sideline. He's got more. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Hurts will try it again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Going Silver, ready? Tiger Hornet.
Hurts again. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
63.
On third down, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That's taken in. Keon Coleman.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10.
To throw again is Milroe. On the run to the right. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown Miami. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, Silver.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's the second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hurts working in the pistol. Pass completed right side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Well, it's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles. But it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always striving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, you can't stop this. And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know? Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Don't touch that. Anyway, hey.
That is Ferguson in motion. To the air right away is Hurts. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. Hurts to the air on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready, set. Get it. Ready.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it. Falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's to the left side, taken in by Diggs. A gain there of 15. Good for a Dolphins first down. Again, it's Milroe. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
first down throw for Hurts. This one is caught by Addison. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Great, set.
They'll run with Irving. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try and run here with Miller. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On the jump.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll step up and run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Irving. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. To throw is Hurts. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, 73. Trimmer.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, here's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's Jordan Stout now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
On second down, Milrow. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Pearson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Dolphins will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ground is Irvin. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Admiral Carter, number 3 overall selection. There for the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go.
It's third down.
Douglas in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. He's got this on target to Allison. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down, Cincinnati.
Trimmer. Get it.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job getting those feet in balance.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 6. To the air again. Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Again, Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great. Check. Hey, Silver.
Hurts again. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, needs the 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Bengals 7.
Touchdown. Out is Polk to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He takes off. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. They're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for a Miami.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Diggs on the reception. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphin. First and 10.
Going now, Milroe on first down.
Milroe's pass intended for James.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Dolphins. McPherson, good on the extra point. The Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Left side into the hands of Moore. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 33, here's second and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up the third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 32 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Hurts will try it again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Second down throw for Hurts. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it any better.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Folks' extra point is good. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Milrow, this is designed run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Milrow. That is caught downfield by Cup. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. On first and 10, it's Milrow. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll rotate Cup. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Milrow. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Milrow going to look to run it himself. And he's in! Jalen Milrow. Down Miami. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, it's Chenault. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
63.
A first down throw for Hurts. Forced out wide. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
On the coverage.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll be taken down. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to...
And he's got another one. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Dolphins. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to extend the lead.
42. Bengals 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Chenault. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. That is Ferguson in motion. Hurts to the air on first down. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Moore going in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. Third down coming up. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's into the hands of Moore. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Moore going in motion. To the air again. Hurts. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Boom! He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready?
Now it's Milrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Ready,
Brings
ready.
up 2nd and 10 at
Crack
the
on, waiting.
23-yard line.
Here we go. Scott. Check out.
Down, Milrow. This is a designed run. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Ready.
It's 3rd and
Milrow.
7.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He works free. Right side. He may go. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. His big right continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 49, Bengals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The handoff is Irvin. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup for 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
McPherson now for the PAT. Got it. The Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead.
56. Bengals 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. He is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks. Back the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Gonna look deep, looking for more. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. It's 2nd down. That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now, Hurts. And that is incomplete. incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Trimmer.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That is Ferguson in motion. Hurts again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Again, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Hurts will try it again. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
That is close. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Douglas in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. There's that man again. Another pass.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here we go on fourth down with Wilson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Forced to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. Settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that
this is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Bengals are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 yards. And the Dolphins.
19, Gardner, 9, go!
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. And he will score again. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now another shot here at the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Hey, zero.
In the shotgun, Wilson moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards. Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And in the end zone and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
19. Left wing 19. Let go.
Milrow from his own end zone. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Good coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing again from his own end zone. And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a
From the gun, it's Milrow. Room to run past the 30. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass good for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again is Milroe. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
By Osa Odighizuwa. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Throwing is Milroe. Picked off by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now Wilson on first down. He's got Douglas going deep, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On second down, Russ. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Reload. What? Move the speed. Exit.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one out wide for Wright. Now he's loose again. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jalen Wright. Touchdown Miami. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, well, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
1st down, Bengals.
Right back to Irving. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Bam. What?
On 2nd down, Wilson. A pass pulled in by Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
14.
Third down, here's Wilson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Milrow. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter, and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
He keeps it himself. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.